Hey everyone, and welcome to The Witcher 1 Lorethrough, episode 44. I just beat Dandelion in dice, because, he sucks, and I don't. Actually, that's a lie, I've been here for a while. He's actually really lucky. So now that means we are going to get ourselves out of this place, and we're going to meet the rest of the village, because there's quite a few of them. Most of them are around the corner, and most of them are a bit odd, shall we say.
Wandering rogue scared my cat away.
I feel like she's pointing at me with this.
The grumbling fisherman refused to take me to Blackturn Island.
That's because you do not have the lady's grace, my dear. Alright, yeah, this is actually kind of interesting, because we're gonna find an old acquaintance here. Where are you? There you are. Ah, I didn't see that coming, did you?
Greetings again, Geralt.
Greetings, Abigail. You found a new home.
I was welcomed with open arms. Their own healer died last winter. If you like, I'll betray to you their greatest secret.
You haven't changed a bit.
I've developed a special ointment, drawing on the old healer's recipe. It makes their cow's coat shine. In truth, I have changed. What brings you here? For I cannot believe you missed me.
Actually, I did. Okay, but so funny thing is that if you sacrifice her instead, if you give her to the peasants, then she obviously isn't here, and instead there's just a regular healer who actually eventually tells you that you've spilled innocent blood, and that's pointing towards her because, well, she's dead and she's not there. But I won't tell you why that is yet, because that's kind of a spoiler, but we'll get to that later. But if Abigail is dead, there is something you cannot do in this chapter. I'll tell you about it once we get there.
Did you post this notice?
About the Devourer's teeth? I need 10 for a love potion.
Then I'm off to hunt devourers.
I await your catch.
See, that sounded like such a knight and princess errand right there. But it needs to be night for that.
Why don't you live in the village?
Witches live outside villages, as they always have. You must accept that.
Abigail, remember the cave?
The past is past, nothing more.
Wow. Rejected. Do you want to buy my crap? Oh, there's some fangs. We don't need the hinds anymore, because we already used those. We don't need the flitters anymore, either. Okay, that's good. Have we read this? We've read this. Okay, well, bye then, Abigail. Until we actually need you again. Hold on, let me just rob you for a bit. Ooh, that's some pleasant robbing right there. And actually, you could sell that right back to her, because she buys these coats too. Can't even take the chicken. Now that is just such a letdown. Alright, so... yeah, she says she lives outside the village because the inn isn't technically the village. No, I don't want to go there. Oh, that's all the way down, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna go talk to Alina instead. And there's kind of a triangle going on there. I mean, you're gonna hear about it when we get there, but there's kind of a triangle going on, which is basically there's one plot line in this lakeside village, and you're gonna solve that, and once you solve that, then you move on to the next part. It's kind of like the whole detective scenes that you got in Vizima, but not quite. Because everything you did in Vizima also linked back to your one main plotline. But here, you can ignore most of the side quests and still get away with it. But you don't want to do that, because it's actually quite fun.
A customer.
Customer!
Why so surprised?
Rarely do any buy arms in murky waters. I'm no salesman like my father.
Your father.
My father told me to sell arms. But if no one buys... oh, but better not to argue with father.
Maybe he wanted you busy.
Perhaps. I'm to sit quiet and sell to those who want to buy.
Well, do you want to buy my stuff, though? Yes, you do. That's that's permanent. You're temporary. Sort of. You're temporary, right? Yes, sort of. I'm never gonna actually use you to make anything. The only thing I'm gonna use is runes. I'm not even sure I'm gonna use which runes I'm gonna use yet. But until then, I'm not going to make bombs. Definitely not going to make bombs. I always feel bad selling meteorite because I was like, maybe I need it for something later, you know? But I'm probably wrong. Hello.
What heat! May the sun set quickly. Though recently I've had terrible dreams of night wraiths.
Him too, huh?
Tell me your dreams.
No, don't.
Midnight demons emerge.
Yeah, no, please don't. I didn't know you'd wandered off already. Gonna talk to all the peasants. Hello. I said hello. Okay, you don't talk back. That's fine. Very rude. Do you talk back?
Witcher, an occupation unworthy of honest men.
Well, screw you too.
More witches wandered the roads in my youth. A dying profession.
Yes, I know that. Why is everyone so rude here?
Witcher, those noon wraiths keep us from working the fields.
Not the fields.
Not for free,
I've already talked to you as well. Everyone's just wandered out of the inn since I left. I guess when the Witcher leaves, things stop being interesting.
Only the field Griggs drink more than my father.
Wow.
My father's sword is bigger. Where's my cat?
Both these comments are not okay in a video game. Stop! Where are your parents? No, actually, don't go to your parents. Never mind.
Papa promised to fish an enchanted ring out of the underwater city.
Your papa's probably gonna die.
Mum caught Dad with a Rusalka and screamed at him terribly.
But wait. Your dad was caught with a Rusalka? When there are dryads to be had and succubi?
Can Alvin truly disappear, then reappear in the same place but yesterday?
Yep.
Where'd you get that idea?
From him. You see, I broke 2 clay jugs yesterday, and I'll be spanked for it today unless you can go back and stop me.
Don't believe everything Alvin says.
I knew that braggart was lying.
He's actually not lying because he has the Elder Blood powers, so he can in fact go back to yesterday and fix the
I like
pots.
Kane's Drowning City best.
Is that a confession that you've murdered people, or where are you going with this?
I know exactly what you're thinking, gazing at me that way.
Yeah, do you play cards? Or is that not what you're going for?
Somehow I cannot forget the maiden on the lakeside.
You mean Dryad? I mean Naiad. That's definitely not a Dryad. Definitely not. Absolutely not.
I hope the elves leave this place as soon as possible.
Wow. They're better than you. So, I just wanted to throw that out there. Because I can. And I'm glad I stole your stuff.
Oh, I forgot.
Not the fruits though. Just 3 pairs. Because of course. I'm going to read about the Elder Blood now. Oh, that's very interesting indeed.
The elves should leave the lakeside.
You should leave the lakeside. And Ulblathana entirely.
My grandma says nothing matches the beauty and danger of the noon wraith's dance.
I beg to differ. Certain elves can definitely match it. Why does everyone just have... I was going to say why does everyone just have books, but you really can't complain about that. Oh no! No, don't tell me! I clicked too fast. This is like the owl from Zelda all over again. Okay, we'll talk to Celine instead. She's the jealous sister. This is the one that is not getting married. And we can get a card from her too. For a very funny reason. I won't spoil that.
Yes?
Is your sister happy about getting married?
She's happy. She has no concern for her younger sister. Elena doesn't deserve happiness. Oh, how I hate that nymphette! Now she's ensnared Julian, a wealthy town merchant, while she wanders about with her nose in the clouds.
Don't worry. You'll find a good husband.
Better than Julian? Not, woe, I suffer for the masses, Adam? How pathetic. Or perhaps you mean the hermit? Such are my options. Did you see the engagement ring Julian gave Alina? A diamond larger than a pigeon's egg.
Calm yourself.
Why take her side? Admit it, she's dazzled you. Oh, how I despise her. She'll not have you. I'll give myself to you right now on the nearest rock. You merely need to give me a nicer ring than the one Julian gave Alina.
So yeah, that's why. that's the thing.
Farewell.
That's it. She's super jealous that Alina is getting married. I cannot actually remember what ring that was. I think it was also a diamond ring. But I gotta go and buy that. Oh god.
Yes?
I wanted to click the cupboard, not you.
I'd like to talk to you.
I'm in no mood.
Really, lady, do I seriously have to sleep with you first? The answer is yes, by the way. I do indeed have to sleep with her first. Well, I think it was a diamond ring, so I'll pick that up later. But first...
I wished to reach the island, but that growling fisherman refused to take me.
They're very one note in this village too, aren't they? Hello.
I hope the elves leave this place as soon as possible.
Yeah, you and them both. Yay, I know stuff about Destiny now. That's terrible. I don't want any of that. Okay, we're leaving again. See, Alina! Alina's actually quite a nice lady, to be really honest. So, just that her sister doesn't care because she's jealous.
Stay away from our Rizalka, Witcher.
Because he wants to sleep with them. This is the dad who was caught with Rusalka. Oh, you're horrible.
Different. How interesting.
My
Oh,
grandma
interesting.
says nothing matches the beauty and
Your
danger
grandma
of the
lies.
race dance. Look
Cow
here,
buff.
our champion cow. Look here, our champion cow.
And you're just standing behind his butt clapping? What are you waiting for exactly?
A true queen.
A true queen. Moo.
Take a good look, Mr. Witcher. You're not likely to ever see another cow like this one.
I bet.
She is impressive.
Very.
Look at that glistening coat. A tail, and that udder.
Mm-hmm.
We plan to mate her with a champion bull from Bullsville. That'll be something. A stock known round the world.
No doubt.
Our strawberry is so beautiful.
Later.
Geralt is super interested in all of this.
Exactly what you're thinking.
All of this.
Looking at me that way.
You know, I would have rather had a talk with the cow.
Stay away from
If I'm
our
honest.
Rizalka, Witcher.
He'd probably have more to say. Or sorry, she.
Terrible nightmare. I dreamt of an underwater city and the god of the deep.
Yeah, about that. That exists. This guy is really cheap, by the way. He's a bit of a cheapskate. And he doesn't even really have many things to steal that are interesting. That's how much of a cheapskate he is. What about your wardrobe? You know, the rest of his house is quite nice. I don't know why he has wanted posters in his house, but there we are. What part of the Witcher world is this? That doesn't make any sense. Nope, that doesn't make any sense. And I guess that's his diploma of village chief expertise. I don't know what the diploma's for. We'll take it.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello.
What be your moniker?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Lucky to have two witches visit us. Ha ha! I, Tobias Hoffman, am the village chief.
Haha, yourself.
Beastie Baiter, what brings you here?
Yeah, he will consistently call you Beastie Baiter. Not Witcher, not Geralt, not Mr. of Rivia, Beastie Baiter. That's like 1,000,000 times worse than Puss Peepers from Witcher 3. So, just wanted to throw that out there.
I wanted to talk to you about the Vodyanoi.
Julian's in charge of that business.
Business?
He fishes treasures from the lake, renovates them, and sends them to markets in Visima.
It's a bad idea.
I'm here about the notice.
What do you have for me?
Nothing yet. Is it still valid?
It is.
Cool. Wait, we were not done talking. Hello, stop, please.
Beastie Baiter?
Beastie Baiter?
Any work for a Witcher?
A creature looking like a fish with legs appears by the lake. They say the crypt in the fields is home to a beast. It has huge teeth, resembles a dead mother-in-law. Horrible, they say.
Any reward for these creatures?
Bring proof, and I'll be generous.
Tell me more.
About what?
Everything. Life. The birds and the bees. But yeah, those are your 2 hunting targets for this chapter.
Any
so.
non-humans around here?
Elves live on the shore. Pretty disagreeable lot. I thought to give them leftover food. They looked at me so cold I nearly froze. They're a strange bunch. Still, I've enough to do here in the village without worrying about them.
They don't like to be just given stuff. Like, I mean, that's the whole charity thing that they talked about when you visit them. They just don't like charity. They want to earn stuff, I guess. I heard there's going to be a wedding.
I heard there's going to be a wedding.
Yes, my dear daughter Alina is marrying a gallant, hard-working, and honest fellow. You know the joy that finding a good lad for your daughter brings? No? Thought not. Fighting is all your kind thinks about.
That's not quite true, but listen, got any jobs for a Witcher?
There are more urgent matters. We'll need to discuss that another time.
There really aren't, though. Let's press
Any
IC this
non-human?
time.
There is...
I see.
There's also the fish people, a scourge on our lives.
How so?
They got vicious, driving us away from the water, wounding some of us, and killing a few. Julian knows more.
I'll have a talk with him.
Beastie Beta?
Beastie Beta. But yeah, this guy's not a nice guy. He's just not a nice guy. I mean, he's a harmless idiot, but he's also just like... I just can't stand him, and I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's because he's just... Well, first of all, he calls me Beastie Beta. Second of all, because he's like giving away his daughter to a guy. I know that that's what happened in that time, so it's like I can't even complain about that. But that's nonsense. He doesn't actually care about his other daughter very much, it seems. And the fact that he just he talks about elves like they're not amazing, and I feel like everyone should talk about elves like they're amazing. No, that's not it. But still, I don't like him.
Farewell.
I don't like him. Also, the Vojanoi are nice once you get to know them. And also, he just makes Julian do everything. I mean, he's the village elder. He's just not doing a whole lot of village eldering, except sitting in his place and waiting for people to show him, like, monster teeth or something. Oh, you're not home? Why? Adam, you should know, is a poet. He has some very deep thoughts. And he's also part of this story that we're trying to tell on this lakeside, but I guess he's outside somewhere. I forget where he goes every time. Is he just, maybe he's just in front. Hello.
If the wild hunt appeared in the heavens, we should ready ourselves for misfortune.
Oh, folk belief.
An honest woman, that innkeeper.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd say that while we're not even in the keep, but still.
I saw a rusalka by the lake, but was puzzled to see...
Oh yeah, you already told me this. Bye! Stop leaving the inn. You're confusing me. Let's see, that's the blacksmith house. We'll talk to him first.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help the gentleman?
Who might you be?
Master Handyman at your service. I handle repairs of all kinds, produce strange and non-standard objects, and am a capable creative blacksmith and carpenter.
Thanks for the resume, I guess.
You're rather versatile.
One has to survive, so I offer other services. Besides, I have an expensive hobby.
A hobby?
My kin and I yearn to build a flying machine. We built several already, but none worked. We had to cover the pilot's medical expenses.
I see.
Yes?
No? Bye.
Farewell.
Funny guy. One day you'll fly off, I have faith.
Greetings, what brings you here?
A wonderful aroma.
I'm cooking a traditional Temerian sauerkraut stew.
Any work for me?
If memory serves, a witcher is like a magical warrior.
I slay monsters, drowners, kikimors.
I'll doubtless need you sometime.
I feel like there's actually also one that actually does deal with... I think it was a succubus as well. I'm not sure anymore. I think there was one though that had a succubus visit them, and then the wife wants you to help the succubus go away, but the guy doesn't. I'm not sure if that's this one.
You must be an excellent cook.
Oh, it's nothing. My husband slaughtered a pig, and I decided to make sauerkraut stew. I have other specialties.
Oh, do tell.
My stomach is rumbling.
You're quite thin. I made ribs in mead yesterday. Care for some?
Love it.
Gladly.
There you are, bless you.
Oh, bless you too.
Any work?
Yes, I am having terrible trouble with my husband.
What happened?
That old fool found himself a succubus. Thinks I can't hear them frolicking at night.
I'm to get rid of the succubus?
I learned an old folk remedy from my mother. I'll need 9 handfuls of glimmering dust from the hair of noon wraiths in the fields.
What about payment?
I have this herb manual listing local herbs. Bring me dust to scare off the succubus, and you'll have the book.
I'll take the job.
I'll take the job.
Deal.
Well, okay, but yeah. I should venture out into the fields and return with 9 handfuls of shimmering dust. But the moment I leave house, I'll be approached again, so... And then the other guy can have his say. Chicken and cheese. Yeah, I have ribs in my... Yeah, here's ribs. I don't actually want those, but okay. Can't say no. She asked so politely. Screen fade to black. Don't take away my succubus!
You, sir, step here.
What is it?
I overheard you speaking with my wife. I have an offer for you.
Not interested in parting with your charming demoness?
I wouldn't be.
My wife exaggerates about the frolicking. As a man, you understand innocent entertainment harms no one.
What do you propose?
A fork spell will put the succubus to sleep for a while. My wife will calm down, and afterwards, I can quietly awake the succubus.
What do you need?
9 handfuls of shadow dust from devourers. They appear in the fields at night and are very dangerous.
What will I get in exchange?
I have red meteorite, which can improve your sword. Or perhaps you'd prefer gold. Say, 500 orens?
See, I actually completely want the 500 orens over anything else, because the book's not going to sell for that much, and I already know everything about herbs, so, you know.
I'll help.
Not a word to my wife.
Not a word. Bye.
Farewell.
I mean, I feel quite bad for the wife, obviously, but still.
Maybe I should move.
Maybe you should move and take your succubus with you. But I'm pretty sure that there's actually also a baker here. I think that's actually on this side. Isn't that on this side?
Come from afar.
I'm not sure. There's definitely a baker, though. Anyway, we'll go and say hi to Alina now.
Good morning.
Hello.
Greetings. I'm Geralt the Witcher.
Dandelion once sang a love ballad about a witcher.
How heartwarming.
Very.
Are witchers like knights, struggling against evil and villainy?
Dandelion! Yeah.
Dandelion, I'm sure, described my profession realistically.
The ballad was romantic. Lovers bound by destiny, unable to meet.
Romantic indeed.
I'm to marry soon. What brings you here?
See, she does have a much sunnier disposition than her sister, so I can kind of get why people prefer her over the other, you know.
You taking care of Alvin?
Yes. He has such beautiful big eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Sadly, my husband-to-be won't adopt Alvin.
Well, we don't like him then.
Alvin?
Yes, he'll be in the village, or helping around the house.
Farewell.
Wait.
Helping.
I have a request. If you happen to pass by the inn, would you be kind enough to look in on my fiancé? And perhaps see if my sister Selena can be found anywhere.
Your fiancé's spending time at the inn?
We're not speaking. He's very irritated. We argued about Alvin.
Arguing already?
Julian wishes us to have our own children. He wants to send Alvin to the Temple of Melatella, or to be trained as a witcher. You'll find him at the tavern.
I see.
No, I don't. Nowhere near the tavern right now. Hi, Alvin!
Hi, Geralt. I have a new home. It's nicer than Vizima was. It's just that I missed you.
Well, here I am.
I like it here.
I do! Are we gonna kill monsters together?
Alvin, fighting monsters is very dangerous. Promise you'll avoid it whenever possible.
I promise. There are elves around here. One is really beautiful, but she argued with Mr. Tobias. Can we play Kill the Elf?
Boy, I really need to talk to you and Alina.
It's not Alina. All the kids play it. I'm always the Grand Master.
We'll talk later.
Remember that line. Forever. No, come back, wait.
Yes?
We're not remotely done yet.
You should stop playing Kill the Elf.
I really like that game. I always win. Well, almost.
You're no son of mine.
Okay, I'll stop.
No! You do not open that door.
How did you get to Murky Waters?
I was playing with Shawnee when they came in. The leader had glasses and used strange words I couldn't understand.
What happened next?
Shawnee screamed at the man in glasses. He told her she liked freaks and he'd show her what a real man was.
Mm-hmm.
Shawnee cussed and kicked him in the...
Right. Did they hurt her?
No, the man in glasses started crying and the others were afraid to get close to her, while she called them bad names.
Shawnee's good at that. I feel sorry for the salamanders, but go on.
I ran and they chased me and I was running so fast. But then I tripped and they caught me. They put a sack on my head and led me somewhere. I was scared, more than in the outskirts. I shut my eyes and imagined I was far away from those people. Somewhere beautiful with the sun shining. And then Alina found me. I'm not lying.
I believe you.
I don't want to go back there, Geralt.
It's all right. Let's see.
I'll be good. I promise.
Be good.
Be good. I'll see you later.
Well, okay, so that's what happened. That's why Alvin is here, and that's why Shani is the best thing ever. Stop crying, Alina, for goodness sakes. I'm trying to talk about Shani, who is way cooler than you, or anyone else, for that matter. There, stole your book. Talk to me about more stuff.
Why do you seek me?
Well, I'm hoping to catch a card off you. I already know that's not possible, but still, I would like one.
Has Alvin been behaving strangely?
He told some terrible stories. I thought him delirious.
What did he say?
Something about ghosts condemned to suffer eternally by unrequited love. It was so...
Romantic, I know. I'll find him.
Why do you seek me?
Stop asking me that! Okay, so let's see. No, I do want to go to the baker first before I sleep. I'm gonna go buy some bread. And then after I've done that... No, actually, I think I'll talk to Julian first then and go and buy that ring. That seems like... There he is.
Greetings. I'm Adam.
Geralt.
I strive to compose a love poem for my beloved Alina.
I want to go to the baker.
Dandelion, the poet. Supposedly he's pretty good.
He said love would inspire me. He busies himself performing a diversionary maneuver.
A maneuver?
He's courting the miller's daughter to make Miss Arlene jealous. Clever, that one.
Like a fox. Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Everything, actually.
You're in love with Alina? You know she's getting married.
I love her secretly, so you must be discreet. And marriage is never an obstruction to true love.
Bye.
Bye. Geralt! I love her secretly, and marriage is never an obstruction to... Bye. Just bye. I have to walk all the way around. Geralt isn't having any of that. I don't want to start ending conversations like that. Just like, when I'm done, it's just bye. Just bye. Here we go. I must have the breads. They actually didn't give me enough cash to get all the breads, so I have to pay out of pockets for a bit. Never mind, we'll just take it here. I stole it! I'm a monster. Hello.
You followed the aroma of my fresh bread?
I did.
You could say that.
In your wardrobe.
All my goods contain finest flour and a secret ingredient from a grateful nymph.
I need something. I'm not gonna tell you what.
I need something.
How may I help?
Actually, I just want to sell my books. Oh, you don't want that. Here, have my pork instead. A baker who sells pork. Of course.
How?
I want to talk about stuff.
Have any other secret ingredients?
Sadly. Though I know one recipe I haven't been able to try.
What's that?
Can't say. I would need white honey, though I know not what that is.
Well. I actually... Do I have some on me?
Farewell.
Do I have white honey on me still? I think. Because I thought I did. Otherwise, like, I'm gonna have to go... Oh, I should actually take that. Whoops. Forgot. Good for me. Yeah, I do actually still have some. Good for me!
How?
You know what witchers do?
Course. Witches are like sorcerers, but worse.
Worse?
Yeah. Their balls are wilted.
Wow.
I'll leave.
Got one in the family? Ooh, bad luck.
Guy's so ignorant, and I'm still gonna give him a gift as well. Just too nice.
White honey! Incredible! I can now try my secret recipe.
Can I?
Take the doll and go before I change my mind. Ah, women.
He's a very strange individual. I didn't ask about this. Can't find those everywhere.
The sugar doll.
Oh, you shouldn't have. White honey's way more expensive and harder to acquire, so you're full of it. So I have the bread now. Yeah, I have the bread. I'm not done yet. Yeah, I was gonna talk to Adam some more. Adam? Adam, you're not getting out of this that easily. My buy wasn't real. I still wanted to talk. Hello, Adam.
Yes?
No?
Any elves around?
They camp nearby, but look like nothing from epic poetry. Ill and starving. Many have perished.
Are they peaceful?
Entirely.
Oh, good, your
Mr.
mouth started
Tobias
working
sought
again.
to help him, but the she-elf later refused human charity.
Typical elves. Farewell.
Geralt, stop saying bye when I don't want to leave yet. It's very rude. Again.
Yes?
Yes.
How's your poem?
Your hands fine and slender, your hips big and tender, all night and all day, spin my head a painful way.
Enough. Speak no more.
Yes?
Yeah, no, now you can definitely
Bye.
say goodbye. All of my bye. Stop spinning heads painfully. Alright, so we're gonna go back to... not there, yeah, we're gonna go back to the inn. It's just too bad I can't take my sword out when I do that. We're gonna go back to the inn. I'm gonna talk about Julien about the thing. I do actually kind of want to go into the fields, but I also want to go and get the card, so I'll go buy that ring. I'll get the card, talk to Selena? And then we'll go to the fields, because there's a ton of stuff to do in the fields, and the fields are actually pretty huge, so it's like swamp, but less terrible. Oh god, I forgot to turn off my stream sound again. Why? Oh my god, it's a maypole. Is that a maypole? I think that's what they call it. I mean, that's Selena, is what I meant. They talked.
Good morning, Witcher.
Greetings. You look sad.
My sister will wed a man she doesn't like. I have naught to wear to the wedding, for our father expended his savings on his beloved daughter's dowry. Furthermore, it's hot as hell. But all goes well otherwise.
Doesn't sound good. May I ask a question?
Yes?
You may not, though. Don't have the ring yet, you see? And she just sprints straight back. Okay, well, I'm gonna go into the inn instead. Have a chat with Julian. Buy a ring, sell my books. No, that's about it, actually.
Geralt, is that you? How are things?
Good.
I found Alvin.
Alvin? Wait a minute. Triss wanted me to do something, hammered it into my head for an hour. Oh yeah, I have a Dimeridium amulet for him.
Dandelion, I can't trust you to do anything.
Is that so? Well, I just remembered I had a package for you.
A package?
I don't know. Something. But I might have lost it.
Quit pouting, Dandelion. What do you have for me?
Fine. I have a letter to you from your lover.
Shani, hand it over.
He's such a pouty face. I'm gonna cliffhanger you, and we're gonna read that next time. Yeah, that's right. See you in the next episode.
I have the ring.
Show me. It must be more beautiful than Alina's engagement ring.